In the years following World War II, a desperate transmission from a ship in the middle of the Indian Ocean left those who heard it frozen in shock.
Everyone is dead. I am dying.
When the rescuers arrived, what they found defied all logical explanation. The SS Ourang Medan became a legend shrouded in mystery. But what really happened aboard this cursed ship? Join us on this journey to the depths of the ocean and terror. It was 1947, and the waters of the Indian Ocean were calm when nearby merchant ships began to receive a strange distress transmission. The message, sent in Morse code, came from a ship called SS Ourang Medan, a Dutch-flagged vessel. The initial transmission said, "All officers, including the captain, are dead. Possibly the entire crew is dead." Then, after a brief silence, a final and chilling message was heard. "I am dying." After these words, the communication was completely cut off. Intrigued and alarmed, the nearest ships, including the American Silver Star, rushed to the approximate position of the Ourang Medan. When they found it, the ship seemed to be intact, but something was not right. The Ourang Medan floated in complete silence, as if it were a ghost ship. It did not respond to signals nor showed any signs of human activity. When the crew of the Silver Star boarded the ship, what they found was more terrifying than they could have imagined. The ship was full of corpses. Each crew member was dead, but their bodies told a disturbing story. The bodies lay with their eyes open and mouths frozen in a scream of terror. The expressions on their faces were so chilling that the rescuers felt deeply unsettled. The corpses were in unnatural positions, as if they had tried to defend themselves from something invisible. Despite the evidence of panic, there were no visible wounds on any of the bodies. It was as if they had died of sheer fear. Even the ship's dog, which was found dead on the deck, showed an aggressive posture, as if it were growling at something that could not be seen. While exploring the ship, the crew of the Silver Star could not find any explanation for the deaths. There were no signs of struggle, structural damage, or any indications of obvious chemical poisoning. When they tried to tow the Ourang Medan, something even stranger happened. Just as they began to move the ship, a sudden explosion erupted from the bowels of the vessel. The fire spread rapidly, forcing the rescuers to abandon the ship. Within minutes, the SS Ourang Medan sank into the depths of the ocean, taking with it any remaining clues. Over the years, several theories have been proposed to explain what happened on the SS Ourang Medan. Some are more rational, while others border on the supernatural. One theory suggests that the ship was transporting hazardous materials such as potassium cyanide or nitroglycerin. A leak of these compounds could have released toxic gases, causing asphyxiation and panic among the crew. Some believe that the ship was attacked by pirates or sabotaged, although the absence of signs of violence complicates this hypothesis. Another theory points to the paranormal. Some suggest that the ship fell victim to an evil force or an inexplicable phenomenon that terrified the crew to death. The more skeptical critics argue that the crew could have succumbed to carbon monoxide poisoning due to a malfunction in the motor. The case of the SS Ourang Medan has become a legend, fueling stories of ghost ships and maritime mysteries. Despite the investigations, no official records have been found to confirm the existence of the ship, leading some to question whether the story is entirely real. However, the cultural impact of the Ourang Medan remains alive. Movies, books, and documentaries have explored its enigma, and each time its name is mentioned, the mystery comes alive in the imagination of those who hear the story. It is rumored that, on especially dark nights, some sailors claim to have seen a ship similar to the Ourang Medan silently sailing through the Indian Ocean. On board, It is said that distant screams can be heard and shadows can be seen that do not belong to the world of the living. Is it possible that the SS Ourang Medan never left this plane, doomed to wander the seas like a ghost ship?